Hey.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Today I'm going to be talking about Jesus' parable of the two builders.
We built our house upon the rock and the sand. And I'm assuming that all of us were raised as Christians. We all go to ACU. And in that raising, since we were raised in it and we've been raised in the church, it's really easy for us to have an on-the-surface faith, or a faith that wasn't built down to its foundation, and to put on that, to be a
poser in a way. And the question we need to ask ourselves is, are our convictions as real as they should be, and do we have that firm foundation? I think it's safe to assume for most of us that we do. We have a standard for our faith, but it takes work, and it takes being able to apply it in our lives and be able to fall back on that and also have that at the forefront of who you are. At times, we're all like the wise man. We're constantly in a building process, and in that process, it takes scripture, and I think more importantly, at least for myself, is the experiences that we have in our lives, because those are what we can look back upon and use them in the future, especially if God is involved and you're praying and you have a great, faithful life. It's way easier to use those as your strength, as your rock to stand on. And through all this, we're constantly building up our faith through Scripture and our experiences. But the most important part of that is being able to apply it in trying times. For me, I think one of the biggest things in my life was when my parents split when I came to college. I was all by myself. I came here. I didn't have my dad or my mom to talk to all the time. First time out of the house. And thank God I was here at ACU, and I had the opportunity to be around people who could teach me to fall back upon my faith and have that as my rock whenever nobody else was there for me. Making new friends, it was hard to share the kind of pain that I was going through. So that was my rock, and that was my foundation. It still is today. And so, and before then, I was kind of all talk. I had a great faith, and I liked for people to know me as the godly guy, but talk wasn't enough whenever the floodwaters came, just as they washed the foolish man's house away. And like I said before, our faith is the beginning and the end of who we are. Whenever we first make an impression to someone, are they going to see us as a godly person? Are they going to see us as a faithful person? Our faith shines through our actions and how we love others and how we treat others. And also in the end, whenever you're going through hard times, when the floodwaters do come, how are you going to respond? Are you going to be washed away? Or are you going to stand firm? Or are you going to be there and hang on for dear life whenever those things come? And they inevitably do. Inevitably, our faith will reveal itself. And also, as I said before, I think a lot of us will say that we do have that firm foundation. We're here. We're strong people. A lot of us in this room are seniors. We're about to graduate. And it's kind of scary, but if we have that firm foundation, we can definitely take that step forward. And in conclusion, God is constantly shaping us. None of the seasons in our lives are ever the same. He's constantly shaping and molding and changing who we are. But the one thing that stands firm and stays true is at our core. It's our foundation that we can always fall back upon in the best of times and the worst of times. Thank you guys for coming.